gets their offense moving. And you can see why this team has been so successful. This Tritons team really good on the defensive end, so ball security is going to be huge for Idaho. And then for UC San Diego, they're going to get up a lot of threes, 60 more attempts than their opponent, and they're making 10 a game. This is making it for a good one.
Yeah, their top 10 fewest turnover percentage in college basketball, only 8.6 turnovers a game. They really value the basketball, both keeping it and taking it away. And case in point, forcing a turnover on the opening possession. Aniwaniwa Tait-Jones, senior from New Zealand, 17 points away from third all-time in UC San Diego's scoring record books. Under Eric Olin, experienced head coach at UC San Diego. This will be their first year of postseason eligibility in D1 play. Julius Mims putting his head down into Norton Capich, but couldn't finish it. Linhart inside. Linhart tapping it off the glass after the miss. Aniwaniwa Tait-Jones driving in, and he was fouled. So it'll be Triton basketball when we come back. They've got a 1-point lead, 8 minutes in here tonight in Moscow.
But yeah, back to your point, they're postseason eligible, and has a really good shot in a tough Big West conference of potentially making the NCAA tournament towards the end of the year.
Right now they've won 6 consecutive games, including 2 Big West wins and a 3 from Norton Capich. Pressure forcing Chris Gonzalez out high. Isaiah Brickner trying to use some speed around that pressure. Aniwaniwa Tait-Jones came in for the blocked shot.
You're seeing it almost every possession. They do such a good job, team defense, a really good job from Cole Mitchell, breaking down the initial defense, and then Chris Gonzalez kind of fills that gap.
Takai Hardy caught in the air. Lay-in goes for Aniwaniwa Tait-Jones. And a chance for a 3-point play for the senior from New Zealand.
You can see why Tait-Jones averages 17 points a game. Length, he's got those broad shoulders, has the long arms, but then he also just has the smarts. He understands shot fakes, he understands step through, just kind of has such a...
Julius Mims couldn't get that pass through to Tyler Linhart. It's turnover number 10 for Idaho. Aniwaniwa Tait-Jones going in against Julius Mims and able to get the bucket. 4 points for him. UC San Diego leads by 3. Capich slinging around to Aiden Burke. His 3-pointer short. Tyler Morris really trying to battle for it, and he's called for a foul. It'll be 1-1 for UC San Diego. Some free throws for Aniwaniwa Tait-Jones. Kind of like you were saying on the other end a moment ago, Steven. One that you maybe want to just see go, especially with how physical this game has been.
Yeah, it's been definitely a physical game up to this point.
Free throw good for Tait-Jones. 5 points for him.
We talked about UC San Diego being such a good three-point shooting team, high-volume three-point shooting team. Hasn't been that way tonight so far, but where they've made up for that is at the free throw line.
Second free throw coming for him here. That's now 6 for Aniwaniwa Tait-Jones, who has taken 88 free throws on the year. He's made 65 of them. Likes to get to the line and collect points that way.
Yeah, we've seen it here early on. He loves to use that shot fake, use his body, try to get defenders off balance.
Gonzalez, that's a tough lob into a double team, and it's knocked away, taken by the Tritons. Up the floor to Tait-Jones for the lay-in, courtesy of Hayden Gray.
Anytime the Tritons can get their hand on a ball, steal it, they're going to push it up as quickly as possible and take advantage of a mistake.
Idaho almost had another one thrown away. Lots of hands in the passing lanes from UC San Diego.
Gets his head on the rim, and that always gives him the lob threat.
Nice find by Tyler Morris. The drive from Aniwaniwa Tait-Jones, and a chance for a three-point play.
You talked about the amount of attempts from the free throw line Tait-Jones has had, and he shows you right there. He just got that wide shoulder build, and it's tough for defenders to get in his range. He's good at holding the defenders off, but then also finishing while getting the contact.
from New Zealand. He was the newcomer of the year last year in the Big West, averaging 14.6 rebounds per game. He's at 17 and 6 per game so far in non-conference play this year. Jack Payne fires a three. It missed everything. Julius Mims trying to save it, but it's two. Aniwaniwa Tait-Jones.
He's moving at all times. Understood he was going to miss that three. Gets the offensive rebound and gives him another possession.
Russ on the drive. He's on the deck. Claps his hands in frustration as he wanted a foul call. Aniwaniwa Tait-Jones. A burst of speed around Chris Gonzalez. 13 for Tait-Jones. And the officials give a warning to Tait-Jones for touching the ball after it came through.
Yeah, Eric Holin's talking to Tait-Jones right now. You can't head the ball as it comes into the hoop. But if you back up a little bit there, really good transition move, hesitation at the free throw line, gets the defense off balance, just showing you his skill set.
He was laughing with the officials, specifically over there, Chance Moore, saying, what was I supposed to do? It came down through the basket off the top of my head.
Yeah, the first one's going to, you can laugh about the first one, but then when you get a technical, there's not going to be much to laugh about.
It won't be funny.
Payne almost had a better look. I know he's trying to be unselfish, but you get the ball to 2 feet from the rim, you got to go up with it.
Especially when you're trying to break a 3-minute scoreless stretch. Tait-Jones operating back in. Used the basket for a little bit of help. 15 points for him. He's 2 away from third all-time in scoring at UC San Diego, chasing Mike Wall. Graduated in 1999. 1,700 points. He's at 1,698 right now. Colton Mitchell, his three rattles out.
Tait-Jones just continues to show you why he's such a matchup nightmare for anybody. The last possession, just so stable in the post.
Contested three, Tyler McGuy. But Rochelin getting to the offensive rebound. May have been batted back in by Jaden Stevens. But Aniwaniwa Tait-Jones will get credit for it, is closest to the bucket.
That's 2 offensive rebounds as Alex Pribble wants to call a timeout there. Good job from Rochelin staying with the ball, and then Tait-Jones to finish that one up.
Alex Pribble's guys fighting some tough competition here in these last 2 after back-to-back wins against UC Riverside and Kansas City on the road. A 16-point loss to Oregon State, where Idaho battled tough for, they had a kind of a rough stretch at the start of the second half, but battled tough for so long. And Aniwaniwa Tait-Jones on the takeaway finishes with a foul from Titus Urau. That's 19 for Tait-Jones. He's alone in third all-time in scoring for the Tritons, and a 3-point play could take him up to 20 points.
Just really good job of being active. And we talked about it all night. Anytime you turn your back versus this team, they're going to come with some type of pressure. If you're Titus Urau, I know you get the turnover. You just can't compound it with a foul and the bucket. But congratulations to Tait-Jones moving into third solely.
He's up to 20 points tonight as well. Closing in on his teammate Tyler McGuy, who has 21. They've gone for 41 of the 71 for UC San Diego. Talented guard play for the Triton with Titus Urau in the backcourt. And then taken away. Aiden Burke got a hand in there. 17th turnover force. That's right at the average per game for UC San Diego. And they have showed exactly what we expected. 17 turnovers forced, 9 committed. Those are both right at average. And they've hit in the amount of threes you'd expect, 1 shy of their usual. With a foul underneath, Aniwaniwa Tait-Jones able to draw it.
You mentioned real active winning streak. They go into Logan in 2 days, and
yeah,
I have experience playing at Logan, and it's extremely tough.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun environment for that game against Utah State, who is 10-0 this year with 3 wins inside of the top 100. Yeah, that's the thing that's still missing for UC San Diego. They don't have a win over a top 100 team, so that's an opportunity against Utah State coming up. Ryder Elizalde in for UC San Diego. Freshman from Las Vegas. Top 5 recruit out of the state of Nevada. as Aniwaniwa Tait-Jones has 21. And the Tritons will extend their winning streak to 7 consecutive games, as for a 5th time this year, a win of 16 or more points. And a good start to this week that's going to feature 3 games on the road, with a big one looming against Utah State on Tuesday at 6 o'clock Pacific time.